Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. In both our Old Testament reading and our New Testament reading today, we read about individuals who just had a hard time letting go of things. With Pharaoh, he had a hard time letting go of the children of Israel. Even though the plagues had come and devastation had come, and we'll continue to read that even more devastation will come, even the killing of the firstborn. Still, Pharaoh has a very hard time letting them go. And when he does eventually let them go, he's even going to chase after them then and try to recapture them because he just doesn't want to let them go. And we'll see also in the New Testament, in Matthew chapter 19, the rich young ruler who came to the Lord and asked, what good thing can I do to inherit eternal life? Jesus lists off some of the commandments found in the 10 Commandments. And the guy's like, yeah, I've kept those things from my youth. What do I still lack? And the Lord tells him to go and sell all that he has. The Lord recognized that he had violated the commandment that you should have no other gods besides me. This individual had allowed possessions and money to become his idol. And that becomes evident in the fact that he just is not able to let them go to go and serve Jesus. And it says in verse 22, but when the young man heard this statement, he went away grieving, for he was one who owned much property. He just could not let go of his possessions to follow Jesus. And so here we have two individuals, Pharaoh and this rich young ruler, who just could not let go of things. And as a result, they suffered some very difficult hardships. Pharaoh, his land was destroyed. The rich young ruler lost the opportunity to receive eternal life. And even though we hope that maybe later on in his life he did come to Christ, at least at this point in his life, he was missing out on eternal life, missing out on actually spending time with Jesus Christ, the Son of God, in the flesh, here on the earth. He missed out on so many opportunities because he could not let go of his material possessions. And before we're too hard on these two individuals, we got to ask ourselves, what are some things that we are having a hard time letting go of? What are some things that we know are disrupting or bringing devastation to our lives? It might be that we too have a hard time letting go of things, even though we know these things are causing disruption and destruction. And as we do our reading today, we can kind of maybe pause for a moment and just reflect on our own lives and say, are there things that, now that I'm thinking about it, seem to be things that the Lord is asking me to let go of? It could be something very extreme. It might be things that is causing bodily harm to us or threatening the safety of us or our loved ones. Or it might be things more minor that are just interruptions and disruptions from our spiritual life, that are impeding us and holding us back from really having the spiritual vitality we otherwise could have. And there's no one answer to that. Each of us have to take inventory and kind of look within ourselves and see what is it that is causing these things to occur. And then we got to have the resolve to say, you know what? I don't want to be like Pharaoh. I don't want to be like the rich young ruler. I don't want to follow their example. I want to get rid of these things. And as a result, be rid of the disruption and the destruction that these things are causing, so that I can walk with the Lord more faithfully. I can walk before him more freely and just enjoy the freedom and liberty that comes from letting go. And letting go can really help us to enjoy our lives better, to have a more fuller and richer spiritual life, and can even help us on our ultimate goal of going to heaven and spending eternity with the Lord. So these are some things we can reflect on and think about as we do our reading today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.